I have the mission to achieve religious unity. I wonder if I'm anywhere near that. Getting these two provinces will... you know what? I will take it. I will achieve. Jake, how would you core those provinces if you don't have a land connection? If you have a land connection to a vassal in your own home province, in your home continent rather, you can core it. So if I vassalized Persia, then I would be able to core Hamadan, because it's part of Asia. You can check that in the region map mode. Asia, Africa, Europe, etc. Peasants are going to take that province, don't even care, just give in to them. It's not worth the manpower to fight them. One thing I've been very careful about this is to try and keep my manpower from slipping below 25%, because that'll make me... that will enable peasant wars, and they're not fun. If you saw the Norway stream, you realise that wasn't fun. Jake, why are you not looting? Because it takes a bit of time and effort, and you know, these taxes aren't so great anyway. I suppose I could, you know. Why not? Religious unity achieved. No other mission than create a proper fleet, though. Still, let's take it and cancel it so we can get something else. Good job looting there, sir. In fact, I'll leave you there because you might be looting there for a wee while to go. Alright, provinces to convert. Let's try once again. Hope that nothing rises up and causes me great harm this time. Jake, the support rebel trick also works on vassals. Haha. I could have easily dispatched those Buddhist rebels, but I did not. Ryukyu peasants. Thank you. Now please go away. 10 prestige is meaningless. Also, minus taxes on a province of only 3 base tax. Also meaningless. Oof. Getting ravaged. That ain't meaningless. Took my eyes off the prize there, and he's going to punish me for it. Good thing these are almost all mercenaries. Unfavourable conditions, but I get the flank this time though. This is an ideal flank on my behalf here because I can flank with my spearmen and also with my cavalry, because my cavalry has 2 bits of flank, so they're not going to take damage. Hopefully we get a good shock roll. We most certainly do. I'm sorry, Orissa. You had a good hand in life, but I'm afraid I had more cards. Well, I'm saying that, but I'm also getting steamed. Yeah, that is not going to be working in my behalf. Make a whinge. Jake, do you still have a marriage with Pegu after they flipped? Indeed I do. You'd almost think I did that on purpose. Right, we're getting call for peace. That's no doubt to do with Sean. However, because diplomatic power doesn't mean much to us, I'm going to let that roll for a wee bit. Right, let's deal with this swine. Pegu, unfortunately, is at Tech 7, so we're going to be punished for that. But there's no way I can teleport my general in there. Ah well. So what do I do? What do I do with all these guys? They're costing me a lot of money, so I will just merge them and split up a wee bit. Two and two? Yeah, sounds good. I've seen things go better, but we did win. He's running away to where? Kalimangdra. Well, let's give chase. Pegu, please attach to me. Where's he going to run to then? Is he going to run all the way north? There's a good chance he will, so I'll block him off there. Jake, how are you going to conquer the whole world in this time frame? Isn't there any way... Isn't there way too much to conquer at this point? I don't know, but I'm going to try. Diplotech cost till the end of my life. There's not much left in my life, and I'm not too concerned about that Diplotech, so let's not bother with such daft things. Chiang Rai, great. Oh, even better, culture conversions. I wish clicking on these would show where they are, so instead let's try the try this. I'm not interested in doing you, but I am somewhat interested in doing you. Let's convert the Vietnamese. Besides, there's a good chance this will end in failure, but can't be too worried about that. 25 ducats. I have a little bit of spoils of war, but not much. How about we show this off then, okay? We're going to wait till the turn of the month. This is how the problem with looting comes about, okay? So on the 6th of August I'm going to loot this province. Bear in mind, this gift to the state is worth... Oh, hold on. That's a good harvest, not a gift to the state. I'm losing it. Right, Maldives got a wee bit wrecked there, but they're still alive. In fact, how many people are there? 9 settlers. Better start breeding, boys. So can I get these Bengalese to go away? Set my diplomats free for such a thing. People are starting to get it. They're saying administrative power is just a number, so stability is just a number as well. That's kind of true. Not entirely, but... Bear in mind I've still got a 3rd nuke in my silo. Jeez, that's expensive. There's no way I'm going to get close to that anytime soon in this war. Who are you? You're Bengalese, right? So we'll sponsor you ever so slightly. You're going to bugger off and end that siege. And then as soon as the month turns, that siege is going to have ended. So you'll have to start a new one if you really want to. Colonize mission is back. Colonize posse. We have no colonists. Didn't realise the one in Sulu. Well, whatever. Let's send him off anyway. When he finishes that, I'll put him back in Sulu. Nice bonus of having my capital there. I'm closer to these things that I want to colonize. Also getting hammered by this war with Shan. Maybe I should just annex them and be on my merry way. Completely free. Troops desert. Well, that's fine. Just let you stay there for a wee bit. Tibet, we've still got a truce for the next 3 years. Fight me in the mountains, the swine. Oh boy, here come the bad events, so let's just tuck them away down there, out of harm's way. But maybe so that I can see the war score. Let's reinforce those mountains as well. Could get those. Doesn't really feel like it would be enough though. What I want is a bit more. I could get those two back in a future war, but I'd really rather press the advantage. Or I could take Koch, giving me a border with Tibet. I could fight Tibet, but that means fighting the Oirat, and that's a bit terrifying. Because I do quite want Tibet. Well, my force limit is going up, that's also good. I could also consider just going on a rampage in India. I mean, I could consume Jaipur, spit them out and get their cores back. They're allied with Balochstan and Multan. That's not really a threat. I would just need a border with them in order to fight them. And that one looks pretty good in that regard. Unfortunately, Gouda seems to be worth quite a lot here. That seems okay, actually. Now, what kind of nationalists are you? You're Bengalese, so you'll go away when Bengal rises up. Because I think Bengal is the only Bengalese one. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. Maybe a bit of dosh, maybe not. I do that, I release Bengal, I get my troops into position here, I core this province, and I start smashing into Jaipur. Stability is just a number, but I'm about to lose one. And gold comes and goes. Well, I gotta chew these events anyway. One stability? Yeah, actually we will take it. Now I can't core this province because it's out of my range. Doesn't say so though. Still. Create vassal. Shan gets 11 provinces. That's fine by me. Split them out as animist, and because their provinces are so low in base tax, they'll have no problems converting them, hopefully. Hopefully. And we're going to split out Bengal. That's fine, they're animist, but they're probably going to have a problem with the revolts for a while. That I don't mind. And now I can core this province because it's adjacent to my vassal. Got colonial enthusiasm, got holy war, but I don't want this province, so we're just going to abandon it, send our colonist back to Sulu, not accidentally abandon it, and on we go. Just fabricate a claim. Well, I want to use holy war because that way it's free in terms of diplo points to annex them. Regrettably, we've lost holy war against someone. Improve relations with Shan, incorporate. Nah, I don't want any of these. I do, however, think it would be a good idea to improve relations with Shan because I do plan on incorporating them within. And that's really what I'm looking for. Manpower is a little bit short right now, but we can send in the mercs to do the battle with Jaipur. Not sure if Kathwar will give us access though, that's bit of a ball breaker. The Knights' diplomatic reputation and their opinion of the Knights seems to be all that matters. Never would have considered that. However, I wonder if Bengal would be able to get military access through and crush them there. You know what? I'm almost thinking it's worth a try. Let's also hope I don't get any revolts back home, because I have no way of getting home. I would have to exile my troops and send them home that way. And that wouldn't be funny. Not at all. Already got Patani down there. Potential routes of expansion. We'll integrate Shan in due time, take on Tibet. Gonna have to fight Ming eventually though. But I really want to get the ball rolling quickly. And that would mean conquering India like it ain't no thing. 3 out of 4 diplomatic slots used up. Taken up by Pegu, Shan and Bengal. So, any suggestions, chat? Ways to go. Hottie Max says, what happened to the mission exploit? Looks like Jake is no longer juggling the 2 missions. I do that when I'm at peace, because it takes a couple of years. And I can't recover manpower while I'm at war. Also, I can't recover my manpower because I'm too low on it. I'd need to wait for that to max out. National focus is available. Fantastic. Let's get that military points up. Drop the 3rd nuke. Like I said, the nuke is being built. It's not ready yet. Kathwar is looking a bit too big and intimidating for me to take on. Still, if I fought Jampur... If I was thinking, I would have taken this province instead of that one, so I would have had a border with both of them. But that's me, not thinking ahead. Could take Ayutthaya. What a bit of income that would be. Certainly has a lot of the world to take, and not much time to take it. Only got 275 years or so. Certainly going a lot slower than my last attempt. 102 years have passed. Still, it's no time for doubting myself. I've got to plough on. Balyaristan and Multan. If I could just break truce and fight Orissa again. But my country's not really in a condition where I'd be happy doing that just yet. Well, we'll fight you and see what happens. If in doubt, I could just carve a path through. Can we try that? Try carving a path? Oof, not when you've got an alliance with Vijayanagar. We've got Timurids to the north. Perhaps I should see about heading south then. Well, there's no two ways about it. I gotta get huge. But, do I really want to attack you? Gotta make the painful decisions, really. Yeah, Vietnam, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. That's a horrible thing to fight there. Ming's 2 techs ahead of me. Can you colonize north of Korea yet? Yes, yes I could. I could launch an invasion of Japan, but their military tech is quite high. Asia's doing really good in terms of military technology. In fact, technology in general. I know I'm green, but you would have thought I'd be bright green by now. Like France there, 12, 11, 11. Oh, France is tech 11 and Ming is tech 10. This will be the monarch power rebalance that's happening. DDR Jake, when start annexing Pegu? I have no interest in annexing Pegu anytime soon. We'll leave them as they are. Yeah, going south, head up Patani. Wouldn't be too hard to convert them. -2, -2, but I get +3 and plus that. And that. I'd have to bring those relations down a bit though. And if I secured Malacca, I'd have a good bit of trade income coming in. Unfortunately, the knights would chew up half of it. Good holy war Majapahit. You know what, I'm just going to fight Jampure and see what happens. Throw something against the wall and see what sticks. And this time I'm not going to make the same mistake as before. I will send in the mercenaries first to take the brunt of the attack. They arrive on the 2nd, the rest of my troops arrive the day after. So there we go, it's even Stevens, 1 for 1 on each side of this battle, so the mercenaries are going to soak up those losses, and then the rest of my troops come in to flank by the sides, albeit inefficiently. So there's no actual losses for any real troops that matter there. Take my mercenaries and just merge them all together, because sod paying them extra money. Drop off a couple of foot soldiers there to keep the... oh, more than a couple, it's going to take 3. And the rest of you finish off the enemy. That should be a stack wipe. Gone. So yeah, I'm not going to get access through you or you because you hate the knights. Why would you hate the knights? That can't be right. Maybe it's just showing the wrong name there. I'm going to try increasing my relations with Kathiawar, see what happens. Not that I'm holding any high hopes. They hate each other, so I don't think Jampure is going to be getting access to save their lands anytime soon. Jake, why don't you get a colony next to Majapahit or Makassar for the Holy War Casus Belli? I'm considering it. I'm most assuredly considering it. Also, believe it or don't believe it, but I kind of want you to be Sunni. So, well, I don't have a free diplomat. Let's change that. Jake, if you take Lower Doab, you're going to piss off the Timmies. Well, too bad. I doubt the Timmies are going to attack me. Those Sunni rebels on the go. That would be a bit expensive though. Whatever, let's do it. Yeah, sure enough, increasing my relations with Cathwar is not helping the matter here at all. Never going to get access through you, because you have no feelings towards the knights either. Harissa's definitely not going to give it to me. So what can I do? No, I can't fight Cathwar. They've got that alliance with Vijayanagara, who's on par technologically with me. So it might be that I can't do anything with this war. Alright, Sulu get. What I can use this war for, however, is to get my troops back home. Right, some Buddhist zealots rising up in Shan. However, you would think Pegu would help them out with that. So we've got freed up colonist. Makassar or Majapahit. Tricky. We'll plow on. Oof. He was so close as well. Hopefully they can hold out for a while. Right, sod these supporting rebs. I'd rather have better relations with you. How many are we looking at there? 9? Manpower's a little short, so I don't want to get too gung-ho here. But nor do I want to slow down. Vijayanagara rivals me. Okay, sure. Right, Bengal got access. So, Bengal, do me a favour and get down to Jampur. Down to Mandla. Do you think you can do that for me? Potentially they've got too large an army for them to do that. Jake, why not set policies? Well, I've only got one policy open to me right now. And look at that. Tariffs and religious unity. No thanks. That religious unity could come in handy for juggling the missions later on though. So I will not rule it out. Alright, the Maldives still not doing so hot. Might be an idea since there's only 1,000 of them to actually place some troops there. What's a guy to do? Once I integrate Shan, I can wreck Tibet and then wreck Ming. Have this all under my control. But we're looking at quite a bit of a time sink, whereas I want to get the ball rolling quite quickly. The hope is that when I get to Europe, I'll be in a position where I don't have to worry too much about, well, anything really. So that still leaves the question of what do I do with Jampur? I don't have nations that I can spit out, and as long as I can't get to Mandla, I can't do much about it. Just saying the same things over and over here. Right, you know what, forget you. I don't even need these provinces, and Galwar. You're a bit rubbish too. What I can do is come back and fight Orissa and settle